Alright guys, today we're out here at Windrock again. We're going to do Trail 22 and maybe some other trails. We're going to see what this is like. This shouldn't be a super difficult trail. It's blue on onX, and I think it's also a moderate difficulty on Windrock's trail system too. So we're going to see what today holds. Today is going to be the first test of my shocks ever since I got new shocks on, like real tests, not just dirt road. So it's going to be a good day. Forgot to mention, Windrock is probably going to be muddy today. We had some pretty good thunderstorms come through East Tennessee last night and yesterday afternoon. So for those of you who wheel primarily West Coast trails that are mostly rock and sand, I'm in the East Coast. Windrock is in East Tennessee, and mud changes things. It's basically about as slick as snow. So it can take a, I don't know, call it a easy blue 4 out of 10 rated trail, and you get, if it's dirt and you get rain and it turns it into mud, now all of a sudden it's a difficult trail. So this trail is, again, I think it's just a blue trail on onX. I think it's considered a moderate trail by as far as Windrock goes, but you know, the presence of mud can definitely change some things. So we'll see if that changes things today on this trail. I've never run it before, so we'll see what happens. Oh, whoa! Woo! It's a good thing I was in 4 low. I'd have stalled out by then in second gear. Whew. Okay. Okay, so here's a little bit of an intimidating obstacle. Don't look like much on camera, but from the perspective of the Jeep, you can't see a whole lot. There's a decent sized rock right there. But I think if you can see where people scrape their diffs on there, but I think if I come forward, just keep coming straight, I think it'll climb, come up over this rock. So then I'll be able to maneuver up through there. So let's see what happens. Ow, that's a diff. Alright, I thought it was a dip, but it was actually just a frame rail, or a cross member actually. So I just ran out of ground clearance is all it is. So, because it climbed that rock like it was nothing. So let's keep pushing forward. Because I think once I get over that, the rear will climb and it'll have no issue. I think I'm okay still. Just running into the issue of my rear. That's a big rock. We'll see what happens. That's what happens when you wheel without a spotter. No, that was no issue at all.
In my last section of trail for the day, I ended up getting passed by a group of side-by-sides. Their suspension is way softer than my Jeep's, so they're able to go quite a bit faster on these rocky trails than my Jeep is able to without the Jeep shaking itself apart. But you can see that even though they're going faster than me, I can do all the same obstacles they can with only slightly more difficulty.
Woo. Rocky, rocky. Ooh, I don't think this will be one that I'll be able to keep up with the side-by-sides on. Not this obstacle.
Pretty impressive considering the Jeep weighs about 2,000 pounds more than those side-by-sides. Plus, I don't have the issue of my ball joint separating every time I hit something hard. I really wish that I had gotten this obstacle on camera, but at this point in the day I'd been on the trail for almost an hour and a half and I was just really tired and wanted to get home. So the best view I got was my dashcam one.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright guys, so that's it for today. I did like the first half of Trail 22, a little bit over. It connects to G23, so I'm going to take that and then I'm going to start heading home. It took me, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half to do that. So I could do the last half of 22, but it takes you a lot further west, and I wanted to head back to the general store and get some souvenirs and air up and spray the Jeep off and that sort of thing. So I'm going to take this, start working my way back there, but overall a lot of fun. Jeep struggled in one area, that one rock obstacle about a third of the way into the trail, but really I didn't have to winch. I was able to swing my back end around, get over that area, get over that rock. So I was happy for that. So it's been a good day. So I'll air up, reconnect, spray everything off, and I'll see y'all the next time, okay?